Oh, I didn't see you there. Oh, hey everybody, it's me, Swividable. For the past few weeks, we've had nothing else to do ever since the self-isolation started. Well, the only thing we can do is buy food at the grocery store. And now I ask you this question. Why do we buy food?
Well, we're gonna starve during the self-isolation.
Well, yeah, that, but what else? Because of pointless advertising! Yes, that is exactly right. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Please Stand By.
And now, these messages.
Honestly, I don't care if these commercials are new or old. I just want to do this because, well, commercials are an interesting topic to talk about. So, without further ado, let's get started with our first commercial.
Want to play some pool? Who, me?
Ah yes, I forgot the 80s were a time of casino games being considered video games. I'm not kidding. Atari had games such as poker and solitaire for their console, the Atari 2600. I mean, come on, man, we play games for fun, we don't play them for money. And YouTube hasn't even existed yet, so can you wait a few decades? Okay, I get it. I know this is supposed to be a playful scenario to sell something and that they're just kids. But I want you to imagine how this would turn out today. So, two boys are playing pool, right? No, okay. Where are you right now? At a diner. Alright. Where are the two boys you spotted? Same diner? Alright. Are they playing pool on their phones? Seem like innocent kids. Alright, ma'am, have a good day. In all seriousness, this is a pretty innocent commercial for the 80s.
Ricky! Want to play some pool?
6 penlight batteries not included. Bank Shot, an electronic pool game new from Parker Brothers.
They're just kids.
Great American Furniture's Christmas sale starts.
It's not even Christmas yet. Why am I doing this? Well, at least it's a Christmas sale. The only thing Christmas related is the Christmas tree.
Recliners 10 to 30% off.
Okay, go on.
Dining room sets 10 to 40% off.
Okay, 10% to 40%. That's a good bargain.
And off lane cedar chest save up to 50%.
Okay, what else do you have?
Plus a huge selection of sleepers, bedroom sets, oak bookcases, and wall units.
I'm sorry, what?
Of sleepers.
I'm sorry, did she say sleepers? I'm gonna repeat that clip 5 times and slow it down.
Of sleepers, of sleepers, of sleepers, of sleepers, of sleepers.
Yeah, I have no idea what she's saying.
The list goes on, and everything is on sale for this once-a-year holiday event.
And by once a year, yeah, I don't have a joke for this one.
That's Great American Furniture, Western Avenue, across from Handyman, in Beaverton. Sleepers.
Steven Spielberg and Robert Zemeckis bring you Back to the Magic. You're gonna love Back to the Future. It's a wonderful movie, says Joel Siegel. Good Morning America.
Ah yes, I can agree that Back to the Future is indeed a wonderful movie.
Back to the Fantastic, the funniest comedy in many summers. Hilarious Jack Kroll, Newsweek magazine.
I think Jack Kroll forgot about the element of sci-fi in this movie.
Whoa, this is heavy.
Back to the Past, a pure delight. It appeals to young and old alike.
Okay, can I just say this? Well, not for the ad, but for the whole entire movie. Do you know how Marty meets his parents before they're married?
If you guys ever have kids, and one of them accidentally sets fire to the living room rug, go easy on him.
What Marty's parents don't realize is that the present Marty looks exactly like the past Marty. Well, the Marty that they saw in their teen years. And now I'm wondering, how would the actual movie end if there was no sequel to begin with? Hey Lorraine, whatever happened to that guy Marty from high school? I don't know. I never saw him after the prom. Oh really? You sure didn't run to him, let's say 16 years ago? George, what are you talking about? I'm talking about the fact that our son, who you insisted we name after that guy Marty, looks exactly like him. Do you think I'm an idiot? That I wouldn't notice that our son is a duplicate of the guy who fixed us up? Mom, Dad, I accidentally set fire to the living room carpet. Oh, I'm not going easy on him.
Back to the Future, rated PG. Now at select theaters. Check newspapers.
He missed
Okay, here's a common one from the 80s. Well, not common to us kids. I mean, probably some 30 or 40-year-olds know about it. So here's the plot. Some random kid, with no parent supervision, strangely. So he tries to confront the store clerk that Sprite tastes better than 7-Up.
Gee, I don't know. Something the matter?
Yeah, Sprite tastes better than 7-Up.
Okay, I think that the kid is acting more mature than the store clerk. I feel like this kid's power is equivalent to, I don't know, Kevin from Home Alone.
Are you here all by yourself?
Ma'am, I'm 8 years old. You think I'd be here alone? I don't think so.
Where's your mom?
My mom's in the car.
Where's your father?
He's at work.
What about your brothers and your sisters?
I'm an only child.
Where do you live?
I can't tell you that.
You see, man, that's the point. The store clerk sounds more like a senior year dropout who's 38 years old.
Gee, I don't know. Something the matter? Come on. I always thought they were the same.
Dropped out of college, but I'm living a good life. The only time he does sound like his age is at the end.
Kid, you just made a sale.
Also, who smiles like that? Also, what weirds me out is the fact that the cans look more like cylinder blocks. I mean, nowadays, the tops and bottoms are curved. Well, the kids back then thought it was cool. The kids nowadays think it's weird. But nevertheless, I can agree that Sprite tastes better than 7-Up.
Kid, you just made a sale.
Who smiles like...
Now, here is a corn lover, and there's nothing more gratifying to a corn lover than to know that her mother has given her delicious Del Monte family-style corn.
I can agree that our mommies make the greatest food ever. But my biggest question of all is this. Who is this person, and why is she in this little girl's home? I mean, come on, guys. What if this happened to me? Now, here's a young man reading 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea by Jules Verne. Oh, and he's just noticed me. No, wait, come back. Ah, well, I might as well explain to a little girl what Del Monte corn is. It's a cute commercial, but it won't work in today's standards.
Probably doesn't need to hear me talking about how good it is, right? Well, then I'm just gonna go into the living room and talk about corn to the sofa.
And that, kids, is what a crazy person does.
Nothing's too good for Daddy and me. Mom brings Del Monte home.
Is the strange man gone?
It's happening all around the house, right about now.
Is this some sort of midlife crisis? Whatever it is, I am ready.
I'd like a Triscuit.
I'd like a Triscuit. I'd like a Triscuit.
I'm sorry, what?
I know my family, and when they'd like a snack, they'd like a Triscuit wafer.
Okay. Go on.
Great with cheese.
Or with a dip.
Neat with jam, or just by themselves. They really are good.
Okay. What else?
Triscuit wafers, they're made from 100% natural whole wheat, and that's good too.
Oh, so you're just trying to sell Triscuits. I see. Well, I thought this was, something bad going on, and, yeah, so, congratulations, woman I don't know. You got me there.
A Triscuit baked only by Nabisco.
I'm sorry, what?
Baked only by Nabisco.
Yeah, I know what you said. But can I point something out here? On the bottom, it says baked only by Nabisco. So who's right, the narrator or the commercial? So, okay, let me clear this out. I don't know what this woman is saying.
Sleepers.
And I don't understand what Nabisco is saying.
Baked only by Nabisco.
Are they saying they don't live by Nabisco? If so, then how is that possible if they're baked in Nabisco, but they don't live by Nabisco? Huh? How does that make sense? Okay, although it doesn't make sense at the end, it's still a good commercial either way.
And that's good too.
A Triscuit baked only by Nabisco.
What?
Hi, we may not look like it, but we're secret superheroes starring in USA's awesome new show. Tattooed teenage alien fighters from Beverly Hills.
I'm sorry?
Tattooed teenage alien fighters from Beverly Hills.
I don't follow.
We know it's got a long name, so to help you remember, we thought a few visual aids might be in order. So just think of it this way.
Go ahead and knock yourself out.
Tattooed.
Okay, tattooed.
Teenage.
Alright, so tattooed, teenage, what else?
Alien.
Alright, so tattooed, teenage, alien.
Fighters.
Okay, so tattooed, teenage, alien fighters. From where?
From Beverly Hills.
Oh, okay. So tattooed, teenage, alien fighters from Beverly Hills. What? How did we get from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles to Mighty Morphin Power Rangers to this?
Tattooed teenage alien fighters from Beverly Hills.
That's right, kids. Enjoy the show while you can, because it's not gonna last long. I'm not even kidding. This show only lasted for 1 season only. So I have a theory. I have a theory that this got canceled because of how ridiculous it was. I mean, look at it. It's just too ridiculous. You know what? I'm just gonna make up a stereotypical 90s team. How about, Frankenstein Fedora, Teddy Bear Cowboys from the Mirror World. Yeah, that's what the show should be called. I need help.
Easy.
Coming up next.
We're running out of ideas. Now I think we should take a break from the 80s and 90s and head on to the 2000s. Alright, so here's the plot. 2 grandpas are playing Nintendo 64 while eating fruit by the foot. The 2000s!
Here you go, man. Well, it's about time, dude. I've been waiting 63 years. Hey, Timmy.
63 years? Huh, that explains why they're old. And then we get this.
Awesome. This one's got tips for 3 new Nintendo 64 games.
Tips for 3 new games? Now, would these games be Donkey Kong 64, Pokemon Stadium, and Mario Party 2?
With 90 new game tips from Fruit by the Foot. New N64 game tips from Fruit by the Foot.
Okay, when did this come out?
August.
Now you can keep playing Nintendo.
Okay, well, for some of you who don't know, here are the facts. Donkey Kong 64 came out in 1999. Mario Party 2 came out in the same year. And Pokemon Stadium came out in 1998. Okay, so who's right here? Grandpa 1?
This one's got tips for 3 new Nintendo 64 games.
Or the announcer?
With 90 new game tips from Fruit by the Foot. New N64 game tips from Fruit by the Foot.
Man, this is the 3rd commercial where I don't understand anything. First, there's the Sleepers lady.
Sleepers.
The second one is the guy probably saying they don't live by Nabisco.
Baked only by Nabisco.
And the third one is me trying to decide whether the game tips are new or the games.
With 90 new game tips from Fruit by the Foot. New N64 game tips from Fruit by the Foot.
This one's got tips for 3 new Nintendo 64 games.
And guess what my honorable mention is?
Tattooed teenage alien fighters from Beverly Hills.
Yep, that's right. Teenagers in Beverly Hills being tattooed, alien, boogaloo, stuff like that. I'm in need of desperate help. Okay, although I don't understand it at the end, it's still a great commercial either way.
Your games still go on and on and on.
Hey, dude, your sister's cute.
The Sega Genesis has blast processing.
Okay. Before we go any further with this, I just want to give you guys a quick history lesson. So back in the 90s, Nintendo and Sega were kind of in a war to see which company had the best 16-bit console. So you probably might know Nintendo for Mario. Yeah. But if you're unfamiliar with Sega, then you might recognize them for Sonic. You know, the blue hedgehog that runs really fast and he eats chili dogs and whatnot. And he also got his own movie this year. But hey, Sonic the Hedgehog. So in the Sega Genesis commercials, Nintendo was portrayed as puny and weak. Here, take a look.
And what if you don't have blast processing?
Sega good, Nintendo bad. What is that ending? It could have just ended with Sega Genesis. But anyway, that's not the point. The point is this. Wasn't the Super Nintendo actually good? Because, I mean, without it, we wouldn't have Super Mario Kart. And I'm not even kidding on that. The first Mario Kart was on the SNES, and it was released in 1992. You know, for some reason, I always thought the first Mario Kart was the one for the Nintendo 64. But, I was wrong. But you know what? I would be fine with both the Super Nintendo and the Sega Genesis.
Show and tell time.
Ah yes, the good old days of kindergarten when we had show and tell. I remember it like it was yesterday.
Another teddy bear? My teddy's name is Teddy Ruxpin. He talks, he tells stories.
Hey look everybody, Timmy is using his imagination. Let's all laugh at him.
4 batteries not included.
What's this?
Hi, my name is Teddy Ruxpin. Can you and I be friends?
Oh my god, the bear talks. It's like this cruel world doesn't exist anymore. Thank you, Teddy Ruxpin.
Can you and I be friends?
Of course, Teddy Ruxpin, you can be my friend.
Yeah. I really enjoy talking to people.
Hey man, I got my Share CD. Do you want to listen to it? No way, man. Timmy has Teddy Ruxpin.
I would like you.
Teddy Ruxpin, the storytelling bear, comes with illustrated book and cassette from Worlds of Wonder.
What can I say but amazing. I don't care how old I am. I just want this toy because he'll keep me company during these dark times. Hey, you know what? I just forgot what I couldn't understand.
Sleepers.
Baked only by the bit.
Tattooed teenage alien fighters.
Got tips for 3 new Nintendo 64 games.
No! No! Really? I forgot about these bits of commercials 3 minutes ago, and now you guys just come back? Why? You know what? I'm just gonna get a Teddy Ruxpin so I can forget about you guys again. How much does it cost? $19.95? Seriously? But, okay. The commercial is still great either way.
Teddy Ruxpin, the storytelling bear, comes with illustrated book and cassette from Worlds of Wonder.
Hi, time for timer.
Yeah, I bet half of you know what's gonna happen here.
Some weekend when it's raining and your mother is complaining because you're hanging around just twiddling your thumbs.
So if you guys don't know what I'm talking about here, then here's this. So Time for Timer is trying to encourage kids to do something while it's raining.
Now some weekend when it's raining and your mother is complaining because you're hanging around just twiddling your thumbs.
I'm pretty sure our moms don't do that. My mom doesn't do it either. She sees me twiddling my thumbs, she's completely fine with it.
Tell your mom that you've been itching to make something in the kitchen, and oh yes, the mess will be a minimum.
Really? I always wanted the mess to be minimum. Well, what is it?
Now just watch as I go through it. Really, all you need to do it is some kind of juice and just a few toothpicks.
Is there anything else I need?
Now take an empty ice tray and fill it up with orange juice or lemonade or pomegranate juice or whatever turns you on.
Another thing that's funny is that Dexter's Laboratory also did this.
Take an ordinary ice tray and fill it with your favorite fruit juice. Stretch a piece of plastic wrap tight over the tray and stick a toothpick in each cube. Put the tray in the freezer and let it chill overnight.
I bet the creator of that show saw this and thought, I could do better than that. And he probably owed a lot of money. If anyone has seen another variation of this project, please go up to them and say, this version is better.
In a few hours, presto! Stacks of snacks. Don't wait until it rains before you try this nifty trick. You'll have a fun time making sunshine on a stick. Yum, 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 yum.
Well, this is a bubble yum commercial, so the music had to begin with the word yum.
Drop that bubble yum. The lamp is talking to us, Conrad.
Are they that gullible? I mean, come on, man. There is a body under that lampshade.
You fool! It is I, the famous detective Yum Finder, and I've caught you.
Am I the only one that's spotting the many stereotypes in this commercial? I mean, here's the evil foreign guys and the Watson-looking detective. You know what I'm talking about.
It is the big taste everyone is after.
And bubble yum makes big bubbles.
Oh, okay. Hubba Bubba makes bigger bubbles than you.
Big bubbles, no troubles. You have a bubble gum.
Yeah, that is true. Big bubbles, no troubles. But still, Hubba Bubba makes bigger bubbles than you.
You have good taste in gum, but you're not bright enough to get away with it.
Or in today's world, you can buy it on Amazon for $25.
You're not so bright yourself, young finder.
But then what happens? Do they arrest the detective? I mean, no one wants to arrest a detective. Detectives are good people.
Bubble Yum, the big taste everyone's after.
Dang it, Nabisco.
What's new in New York? Diet Coke.
Hey, do you remember when the 80s had diet soda? It was everywhere. We had Diet Coke, Diet Pepsi, Diet Sprite. We even had Diet Root Beer at one point. And yes, it exists.
Introducing Diet Coke. You're gonna drink it just for the taste of it.
I'm going to drink it just for the taste of it? Okay, I'm sorry if I'm wrong here, but isn't this kind of connected to Bubble Yum?
It is the big taste everyone is after.
The big taste everyone's after.
Just for the taste of it.
Is it? Another thing I'm confused about is the situations going on here. I don't know, what if they didn't cut away? What if the rest of the situation played out?
Living good with Diet Coke.
Hey Bill, do you know how to get through these packs of Diet Cokes? Yeah, to be honest, Barry, I don't. Yeah, me neither.
And you're gonna drink it just for the taste of it.
But seriously, sir, you need to get out of my car. Why so? 'Cause you have a food or drink in my car, and you're talking to a pile of air. Please get out.
Diet Coke.
Excuse me, ma'am, are you okay? Yeah, it's fine. One of my dogs went too fast, that's all. But you know, there are some things that I do like about this commercial. Like, for example, the cool shots of the soda itself. The footage of the neon sign. The people in the commercial enjoying themselves.
Just for the taste of it. Gonna taste with just for the taste of it.
And for some reason, this guy at the end.
Just for the taste of it.
I don't know what it is about him. He just looks mentally sane. And he kind of looks like my long-lost Italian uncle Giuseppe. I mean, if I had an uncle named Giuseppe.
Just for the taste of it.
Giuseppe, torna da noi! By the way, I love this commercial, even if it is a bit weird.
Just for the taste of it.
Giuseppe! Alright, I reviewed every commercial that I could ever possibly look at. Great. I just added another mini-series to this channel. First Swift Noir, then the Duke of Halloween stuff, then the randomness, now this. But I'm pretty glad that I'm doing this because, well, like I said in the beginning, commercials are a really great topic to talk about. Okay, call me crazy, but I kind of find 80s commercials entertaining, and 90s commercials, and 2000s commercials, and 2010s, and that's it. I'm Swift Videable, and thank you for watching. Is he gone? Okay. Let me tell you about my honest opinion on the new Pixar movie on Eerie.
Sleepers.